coffee in the morning, like the doors aren't even open. But I'm already inside because I have the press credentials. So anyway, I needed to get like myself ready, like really fast at home, so we could be here on time for Asha because I gave him a lift. So now I'm going to make myself better, and then I'm going to see what personal conference they're having for press and stuff like that. So yeah, see you in a bit. There you go. So okay, so I'm looking a little bit better now. Anyway, my expectations for today is just really to at least see the guests, and if possible, maybe even talk to them, like really fast. I don't know. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So I'm here at the press room. So here you can have your little space to like work if you need, charge things, and also have the special media presentations that the guests can do. Like I came here to charge my phone. There. Like it's 10 and there's no one here. Like wait. Like no one here. Anyway, let me just show you a bit around. So yeah, so that's pretty much where the guests will sit, and then they'll basically talk about their work and such.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Who speaks first? Hello.
Hi. What was your favorite part to take? Taking into consideration movies, series, everything.
Most favorite part I've played?
Yes.
Oh wow.
You can pick more than one if it's hard. Yeah.
I kind of think of myself as being quite lucky in the sense that there are a few parts that I've played that I'm glad I played. I mean, the first one that probably comes to mind is actually I did a play a few years ago, actually it was a good few years ago. It's called A Raisin in the Sun, and it's a kind of classic American play. And the role in it is sometimes described as the kind of Black Hamlet. It's a huge role in the middle of this seminal play. It's a bit like the author of the play is a bit like the lady Harper Lee, who's a bit like the lady who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird, and her name was Lorraine Hansberry, and she wrote one play. Well, she wrote two plays, but she's only known for this one play called A Raisin in the Sun, and it's a kind of it's a classic play and it's a classic role, and I loved playing that. For all the reasons that I love any part I really loved, that it scared the shit out of me. I didn't think I was capable of doing it, and every now and then, a couple of nights out of the however many performances we did, I think I got it. And so that's one that I really liked playing. I like playing Morgan in The Walking Dead. I think he is an interesting character. I think he has a particular kind of history that I just like getting into his mindset. I like putting on his head, as it were. I like being in his brain, and I like the way that the show writes for him, and the way that Scott, our showrunner, has taken responsibility for that character. And the only other one is one of the things I quite most recently did back home in England, which was a thing called Run, where I played a recovering drug addict, and that was a lot of fun to play, because again, it scared the shit out of me, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. So those three, but there's loads more.
Thank you.
Yes, my dear.
Hi. So taking that in consideration, How I Met Your Mother and now The Avengers, what was the difference from going to comedy to action? Did you enjoy it?
Well, there is there's obviously a physical difference. There's a lot of training and physicality, obviously. But you know, with the Avengers, at least the ones that have been shot with Joss, I've done two with Joss and then one with the Russo brothers. And even the Russo brothers, I will say, there's a lot of comedy in their writing, and even within the action, there is a lot of comedy as well. And so it didn't feel like that much of a transition. When I just recently shot this movie called Jack Reacher Never Go Back. and that was not very funny at all, and much more action-driven. And so I think it's to me it's about finding the characters, getting to know who they are, where they're going, and I also just find like there's always funny situations that come up in life, and whether you're an ex-military woman who's on the hunt, there's situations that come up that just are naturally funny, and if you have a good director and a good writer, those will come out and will show themselves within the film. But yeah, for me, it's more circumstantial. It's more about like the funny is coming out of moments rather than this is supposed to be a funny line. It's just something that happens organically, hopefully.
Thank you. Okay, so I just got out of the 2 press conference of Lennie James and Cobbie Smulders, and it was so awesome. They are so funny and so nice. Like seriously, amazing. I'm so thankful for this experience. Seriously. I asked Lennie 1 question, and I got to ask 2 to Cobbie. Seriously, she just walked into the room and was like a burst of energy and happy vibes and all that. Like seriously, it was such a happy conference, for real. Super funny. And then when she, like the last question from her was what she was going to do in the next 2 days, like what was she doing in the event, what was she doing like in the city, and I actually got to tell her at the end, like to try francesinha, which is our typical and most known dish here. And so yeah, we got that little moment as well. So yeah, anyway, I'm very retarded. But yeah, I was super happy, and again, really thankful for this. Okay, now I'm going to slow down a bit and see one of the activities that it's going on here at Comic-Con for everyone, and now it's just press related.
Eu seguro. Diz coisas. Ser útil. Olá pessoal, outra vez. Olha, a última vez não meteste no vlog. Ah, pois.